question. Does Maya have a whole new album? Does anyone know? Because my Spotify, I keep hearing, I have heard some songs that I like. Ready for Whatever and Shitballs. You know that other song Maya just did? It's like a remake or it has a sample. But anyway, maybe I could look this all up, but I don't want to. Friends, do you have any information, any intel?
It's okay. I am actually updated on what's
Yes.
going on with Maya, and she's not trying to make a comeback.
Okay.
She's gone independent. She releases things through her website and through the various streaming services. But she's talked about it before, like the industry was trying to do her dirty, and all the men were nasty pigs, as we all are starting to see with the Me Too shit. So she decided, and then just bad contracts. So she's strictly independent. She releases her own shit, and so yeah, she does have a new whole ass album, but it's probably like 8 songs, 6 songs, like
Did
they're
you
doing these
listen to
days.
it?
No, I heard the single though, the "Ready for Whatever," and I didn't hear no other one. She's just been, she's happy being under the radar. She does have her own little fan base. They don't have names like other
The
people.
Mayans.
They don't have names like the Beehive and the Tay Martians, but
They're the
they're good.
Mayans.
They're good following, I think, for her or to her. And she's doing her own thing. I haven't been like into her music like that since Fear of Flying CD, which was back in San Jose State days.
Shit.
So yeah, that was the last time I was like heavily like. Then I think she had something after that I was kind of into, but that was
Quick
still
side
early
note,
two
because you
thousands.
be knowing, you be up on everything. Are you into that person, her? H period.
I know who you're speaking of. Her. I don't like that. I don't think it stands for anything. But
I think
anyway,
it does, but I don't know what.
It does?
she
I
don't know
think
what.
so.
Okay.
Maybe I should
Just
look it up.
yeah, because what? But anyway, I'm digging what I've heard, but the type of music that she makes, I gotta be in the mood for. And then when I'm in that kind of mood to hear that, I want to hear Jill Scott or Erykah Badu. So that's where I'm kind of at with it. Like when I'm in the mood to hear some shit like that, I still not. That's and even to bring up a newer, more current artist, then I would say SZA. So I'm still like I have like my artists that I go to that for certain genres to hear certain vibe of music and I'm getting old. I'm not keeping up with the new artists as much. I'm not knowing who they
I think
are.
she has like a new album that just EP that just
I'm
dropped
so
today,
sick of the
today
EP
or tonight or something, and people's talking about it. But when I hear her on my playlist, and it's cool, but it's not something that excites me. So I was wondering also if I was missing someone. Gabby Wilson. Oh, the acronym is Having Everything Revealed. She's from Vallejo.
That I did not know, and they definitely don't big up that. But maybe that's why there's such a big buzz in the Bay Area, or we
Okay.
are feeling like there's a bigger buzz than
Okay.
it maybe should be because of that. So that explains that actually a lot. That explains a lot.
I hope she got E40 on this punk ass EP. Well, she might have to earn that. Okay.
We're only 3 Americans, but I want to ask all Americans, but we don't know many Americans. I think I only talked to 6 Americans. Okay, but I'm trying to find out who's got the more, what's going on. Maybe we should do some research. What's going on with Spotify versus Pandora? Do you guys have a preference? Do you listen to them? I'm about this close to totally erasing my whole Pandora app. Maybe I just did an update on my T-Mobile phone, right? And then what made me mad, once I did the T-Mobile phone, when I was hopping in my car, I would get a notification pop up on my phone. You are now connected to Pandora, and Pandora just be playing music. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't turn on no fucking Pandora. And I would stop it and try to play my Spotify, and no, it would pop up again. You are connected to Pandora. So I had to go into the Pandora app, which I already haven't opened for months. So once I did this update, it was weird. I had to go into the Pandora app and unselect for Pandora to start automatically when I enter my car. Like, why do I have... If that's the option, great. You should be able to turn it on, but I shouldn't have it forced upon me, then I have to turn it off. So first of all, I feel like I like Spotify better, and then little shit like that is really pushing me further and further from thinking that I need any involvement with Pandora. Oh, but shit, I might need to scratch his whole polo because my soul sister Ebony has already told me that I need to direct my money towards my people, also known as Tidal. So, shame on me.
Only time I used to listen to Pandora was back in the days when you used to log into a computer and play some music. So who knows how many years ago that was? That was many, many, many years ago. So at a certain point, they got hip to Pandora, and then that became one of the places that was kind of blocked. So once it was not accessible via the computer, then I just gave up on it. I started listening to Spotify. I was liking songs. Then I realized that it was putting all of my liked songs into a playlist. And for whatever reason, that blew me away and just made me fall in love with this newfound Spotify. So right away, that's what I liked. And so that's primarily what I listen to. My husband has an app called hypetunes.com.
Oh,
Plug.
Why not?
keep going.
I go between Spotify and hypetunes.com.
But yeah, Pandora, that was my go-to for a long
Because they were
time.
out, they were there first.
Yeah. What got me to even into them is that I could make a Mary J. Blige station, a Snoop Dogg station, Lil Kim station. So all these artists, and then it would play similar songs on those stations. So although I didn't have to go and make actual playlists, it would kind of pretty much play that type of music. Except when that got to be a problem, when it was playing more other artists than the artist station it was supposed to be. And that was like, this is a Mary J. Blige station. I've heard one Mary J. Blige song in an hour. That's a problem. Like, obviously, I want to hear Mary J. Blige. So, anyway, I was unhappy with it. Then they came up with the thumbprint, which is similar to what you were saying with Spotify, what got you. Thumbprint was all of my like songs since I've had Pandora, and they finally like put it in a list, which was called Thumbprint, because it means I hit it with my thumb. I liked it. Thumbprint. That has my thumbprint on it. Thumbprint. Got my thumbprint. So I was waiting to get Tanny's little smile. So anyway, so then I was cool with Pandora again. We was cool again because I was I got my thumbprint now. Every song I like it. That's my jam. But then there became an issue with that, and so because they would play songs that I never thumbprinted on my thumbprint. I never liked this song.
That's
hella disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, I've never liked this song. I hate this song actually.
Fuck
and now
outta
it's
here.
playing on my thumbprint when I know I didn't give it a thumbs up because I hate this song. So then me and Pandora wasn't cool no more. And I was like, I need an out. I need something else. I can't deal with this. This is bullshit. Can't stand them. I'm already paying for no commercials. Fucking commercials. If I don't even like the songs they're playing, I'd rather hear a commercial. Like, I was done. And so then Spotify gave another chance after you had told me about it and someone else told me about it. And then you might have told me about it again or somebody else. And then you might have brought it up again. I was like, let me see what this Spotify do. And then I love it. I'm in love with Spotify. We are very good and compatible with each other. I make my own playlists. I have fun doing that. I name them clever names. And it's cute. I like it. Now, as for Tidal and giving money to the blacks, I have no problem giving money to the blacks, but why the blacks want to charge double than what the average streaming service charges? That's my problem with the blacks, and that's why right now he ain't getting my money because why I gotta pay $20 to get what would be $10 everywhere else.
$20 for a single user. It's not like a family account or.
I can't answer that. And so that is my first and foremost issue with Tidal. And then they say, oh, well, they have exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else. Okay, like, I'm sure I miss out on a lot of shit. I don't have HBO. That's the thing that people try to entice you with to go to Tidal. They have exclusive content. I don't care about Beyonce little children's.
I don't care about exclusive content, but I mean, I would like to support.
I'm too invested in Spotify at this point. I've made all these different playlists. I mean, it's all set up how I like it. To move anywhere else at this point or to add an additional, it's like what for? And I am ready to cancel my Pandora. If you're listening, Pandora, I'm ready to cancel. Only my boyfriend is the last person on earth that fucks with you, and he likes the commercials because he keeps them. I tell him to use my login with no commercials. He doesn't, so I'm literally paying for nothing because I don't listen to you, Pandora.
Pandora might have new things going on, but they lost me. So unless they have some new initiatives,
they did try to get me with some new shit, and I was like, no, thank you.
They need to. I feel like they must have lost a lot of listeners to Spotify, and I haven't seen a concerted effort to regain that lost group.
They never gave a fuck. Yeah, and it's always people like to throw that at you, like, oh, support your own, but that's all fine and dandy, but it's times where we really need to support each other that has nothing to do about a fucking streaming service, and we don't. So I hate when people come at me with that support your own. That's all I'm saying. When people holler that support your own, they need to back that up in all aspects. That's all I'm saying. That's always an argument for the blacks to want to throw at another black, and I hate that. Don't guilt trip me with support your own. What have you done for your own lately besides stream to a fucking service? I'm just saying, support your own when it really matters, not just when it's some shoes or a streaming service.
I feel more convicted to support the blacks and the browns in like grassroots, smaller local business type of stuff. I do feel like, yeah, support your own, but Jay-Z and Beyonce are gonna be their great grandchildren will be wealthy.
Well, if I hear about a free trial, I might try it to see how user friendly interface
and get back to us and let us know.
And we need to connect with some people who got this hi-fi because I want to know if that's really noticeable. But I did support 2 black businesses this past Sunday at the Treasure Island Flea Market.
Well, wonderful. That's the type of support the blacks need.
Yeah.
Everyday working blacks trying to live their dream. Jay-Z, Beyonce, do what y'all do. Y'all don't need my $20 to do it.
And okay. That could go on forever.
Yeah.